Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
I'd like to welcome everyone here today. Great weather, maybe a little warm, but we'll take it, right? Come on. I'd like to thank Alexis Heekins for doing the pledge. And as I welcome you to our 140th commencement of Sandwich Community High School, I'm now going to introduce our class president, Miss Ashlyn Strins.
So as I'm writing this, we are 10 days out from graduation. But as I'm reading this to you all, we are here. And I'm on stage in front of all of my peers and their family members. For some reason, I thought I was supposed to get a prompt for this speech, but I never did, so I tried my best. As we all get prepared to leave and go our separate ways, I'm sure some of our teachers are excited to see us go and prosper in the world. And I'm sure some of our teachers are just excited to see us go. There's so many things about the class of 2024 that I can say, or that I want to say, but a lot of them I cannot actually say, at least not during my graduation speech. So instead, I'm going to give you guys, hello? Oh. Instead, I'm going to give you guys the best advice I have found to hopefully send you on your way into the world better equipped to succeed than you were before. Now, I wish I could say I just spun up the advice I'm about to give you guys off the top of my head, but I didn't. In fact, I spent a couple of hours scouring the internet for something that was adequate enough to send you off with. Some of the advice was very generic. Things such as follow your passion, be patient, don't make assumptions, don't make decisions when you're angry, among a plethora of other things that our parents have ingrained in our heads since we could understand their words. Although some of you probably wish you could stop understanding their words at times. My best advice to you, though, is stop wishing for things to come sooner. We've all done this. Even in the last couple weeks of high school, I've heard the phrase, "I can't wait for graduation," more times than I can count. Or, "I can't wait for summer," or, "I can't wait for this shift to be over." But here's the thing, we can wait. Don't get so caught up in your future plans and just focus on what's around you right now. The people that you have who care about you, and vice versa. The teachers that you're going to make sure you always keep in touch with, because that's how much of an impact they made on you. Your families in the stands, watching their little babies finally grow up and walk across the stage. Even the clothes you wear, how you style your hair, what shoes you decide to put on. Focus on all of these tiny details and appreciate every single one of them. Life passes us by so quickly as is. You don't want to continuously wish for the future because eventually you'll have no more future to wish for. We're not on this earth forever. This realization, although scary, reinforces every other piece of advice you could ever be given, even the generic ones. Follow your passion because we don't live forever. You don't want to waste your time chasing after something you have no interest in. Don't make assumptions because we don't live forever. You don't want to spend your life getting upset over things that aren't even real. Be patient because we don't live forever. You don't want to wish for the future and then wonder where all the time went. You're never entitled to a tomorrow, so instead of wishing for life to speed up, just be grateful that you are right here, right now, and look at all the amazing things you have accomplished. Class of 2024, it was an honor being your president. I wish you all the best, and remember to take things slow. Congrats.
Sandwich High School recognizes the Salutatorian for graduating class of 2024, Max Heschling-Cryer. Max has attended District 430 schools all his life. He has been a strong leader on the cross-country team all 4 years of high school and has always put a high priority on his academics. This fall, Max plans to attend UW-Platteville, where he will major in mechanical engineering. Guests, I present to you the Salutatorian, Max Heschling-Cryer.
Alrighty, I promise there wasn't a prompt, but we might start seeing a theme. I didn't know how to start this speech, so Webster's Dictionary defines graduation as the award or acceptance of an academic degree or diploma. I'm kidding. I'll keep this speech short and without cliche. I didn't know that exact definition of the word, and I doubt any of us really care too much. I sure don't. See, what I've come to find is that our life is not predefined. We do not need to live up to some written-out definition of an experience. The true meaning of graduation is up to every individual sitting in front of me right now. It is what we make of it. It is what parts of it we can mark with our legacy. Today, my legacy is this little plastic baby that I'm going to leave on the stand. The class of 2024 has experienced its ups and downs. We have had sinks ripped off walls, a year without homecoming, and one without football. Yet, with all that being said, we have had so many more wonderful experiences. I know that I have had countless. While high school is known to be a time of monotony and work, and we have all been busy trying to push through, I have been able to glean some valuable lessons from these past 4 years. Today, that is what I will be sharing with you all. Sorry, Ashlyn. You might all know me as the guy who runs. I feel like, to many, it has been a large part of my identity since I was in the 5th grade. That was the year I first started running competitively. In fact, it was at that tree right over there behind me that I first started reading with the team. This team became my family for the next, 8 years. It's been forever. These were some formative years for me, and I have learned many lessons about discipline and how to push myself through hard things. As I entered high school, I found new levels of success for myself. I made the state teams, I broke records, I set personal bests. However, as many goals as I had accomplished, they were never enough for me. I was always striving for more, never satisfied with the things that I had accomplished, never satisfied with myself. Truthfully, it drove me a little insane. More importantly to the message, though, it destroyed the passion that I have for the sport. The more that I ran and the more time that I invested in this sport, the more pressure I put on myself to be the best and the less fun that I had. The first lesson I would like to share today is the importance of appreciating yourself. Every single one of us has had to work for the things that we are passionate about. Every single one of us has had to overcome challenges in order to be the person that we are at this very moment. From that, every single one of us has something to be proud of. Making it 17, 18 years in life is not easy. Making it this far and walking across the stage that I now stand on is even more difficult and a gift in itself. Leave today with a smile on your face. You have so much to be proud of and so much more to come. Please don't ever take yourself for granted. My second lesson also begins in middle school. It is a tale of a boy who didn't know what he had. For a long time, I was really ungrateful to have grown up in a town as small as Sandwich. I wished I had gone to a bigger school to experience more people and different classes. I wished I lived in a town whose name didn't make me hungry. I mean, come on, Sandwich guys, what's up? I spent a lot of time with this mindset. It followed me through middle school and into high school up until the time that I started searching for colleges. I started to look for big schools because I wanted a huge change of pace. I wanted to surround myself with people and knowledge and experiences. However, the funny part is that I ended up right back in a small town in the middle of nowhere in Wisconsin, of all places. I mean, come on. It sounds like right where we are at this very moment, doesn't it? In all this irony, I began to take some time to reflect on how lucky we are to live in this town. I began watching from afar this year at our talk program, seeing high schoolers from all ages and social groups play together like kindergartners again, watching a track team that's as close as a family line up for put together at a pasta dinner with smiles on their face and laughter in the air, seeing an entire community, all of you, come together to support and celebrate prom goers, athletes, students, and friends. As I started to notice these special moments more and more, I began to realize how blind I had been to the true fortune of living in a town like Sandwich. We are lucky enough to get to know each other by name. From Adams up here in the front to Zabakover all the way in the back, I got to see each of you daily in the hall. I got to give smiles to my peers and my teachers. I got to build special relationships with our wonderful administrative professionals, Ms. Daly, Ms. Thompson, and Ms. Lambert. I not only feel support from our school board when they recognize our teams, our academics, and attend our events, but I'm lucky enough to have been raised by one of the members. Our community is not just strangers. Our community is us. It is friends, peers, family, and more. My lesson from this story is to learn to appreciate those around you. Remember that you are never alone, and know that no matter what, there is always someone who will be ready to listen. On the flip side of that idea, I think that it is important to remember that we must continue to be with others what they have been to us. We must listen, we must be available, we must return smiles, and we must do all of this to spread the spirit of Sandwich High School to every wonderful place each of you will end up. May your next years find you in school, the workforce, or something else entirely. I want you to know that I am so incredibly proud of you. To think that right now, I am fortunate enough to address the kids that I went to kindergarten with, the kids I grew up with, is genuinely incredible. I could not have been more fortunate to grow up with this wild group. The final lesson that I would like to leave you with today is not a lesson at all. In fact, this final lesson is an observation. When today is done, a stage crossed by hundreds of feet, chairs packed up, and those bleachers deserted, there we go, we are made new. We are no longer high school kids. We become ourselves. This is our chance to do what we have always wanted to do, make our dreams come true. Remember the way that it feels right now. Remember the infinite possibilities that lie ahead of you. Remember the aspirations you've had for yourself since you were kindergartners. Remember that, and promise me that you will never, ever forget it. Everything in our life has led up to this exact moment. We are at the precipice of possibility, clinging to what is known. When we let go and chase our dreams, our passion, our love, that is when we find happiness. That is when we find ourselves. So again, remember how this feels. It is the most important of our young lives. Thank you, and congratulations to all.
You're supposed to take. It is with great pride that Sandwich High School announces the Valedictorian for the graduating class of 2024. William Lappy has put a great deal of effort into his grades throughout his academic career. Williams not only excelled in the classroom, but has also participated in the soccer program all 4 years of high school. After graduating, he plans to attend the university to further his education. Guests, I present to you the Valedictorian, William Lappy.
Good afternoon. I would like to start off by congratulating all the seniors that are graduating today. I first learned that I had the potential to be valedictorian towards the end of my junior year. One day I was curious about where my class rank stood among my peers, and I learned that I was towards the top of our class. In that moment, I made myself a promise that I would try my best to earn that title. So, you can only imagine my excitement when I was told by Miss Hallmeyer that I may be valedictorian and that I should probably start writing my speech. I felt a wave of different emotions. The only thing I could think of as I walked back towards my seat was I did it. I was filled with shock, a disbelief, and an overwhelming sense of pride and accomplishment. This is a feeling I'm sure that many of you guys can relate to. The feeling when you finally get something you achieve that you've worked tirelessly for. Whether it's passing an exam, landing a job, or simply overcoming a personal obstacle, it's the same feeling. An unnatural and unreal feeling of accomplishment and purpose. Yet, too often, we hear of individuals that claim daunting challenges and set unrealistic goals for themselves, only to fail when faced with adversity along the way. Many people say they are going to do something difficult, but don't follow through to the end. And in the end, that's only hurting them. So my advice to the 2024 graduating class is simple. Get used to doing what you promised. Get used to setting goals for yourself and actually following through. Get used to embracing challenges and pushing through until you succeed. When you get used to doing what you promised, you can aim high and actually do it. As we embark on the journey that is the rest of our lives, remember that success is not just about setting goals, but is actually turning them into reality. Hold yourself accountable, stay resilient, and even when challenges present themselves, never lose sight of that promise that you made yourself. Whether it's pursuing your dream career or simply striving to be the best version of yourself, in the end, it is completing these promises that bring us the greatest satisfaction and sense of accomplishment. May your futures be filled with a success, a fulfillment, and the joy that comes from keeping the promises that you make yourself. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to warmly welcome everyone here today. As we celebrate the remarkable achievements of 2024 graduates, to begin, I'd like to extend my gratitude to some key individuals who have made this celebration possible. A heartfelt thanks to Mrs. Hollemeyer, our senior class sponsor, and Mrs. Thompson for their invaluable help in organizing this event. I also want to recognize our tech department, along with Mr. Heinekamp, for facilitating our live feed, and the outstanding band performance this afternoon. Special thanks to our superintendent, Mr. Tom Todaro, and assistant superintendent, Mr. Janish, for their unwavering support. And lastly, I extend my appreciation to our school board members who are here today to celebrate with us. It is truly a privilege to stand before you and speak to our graduates and families. Graduates, you are transitioning from the familiar comfort of childhood into adulthood. For the past 13 years, you have had a set schedule, and for the most part, your biggest worry is who is saying what about who and who is dating so-and-so. Today, you begin to face the world as adults, and with this newfound freedom comes challenges that will test you mentally, emotionally, and physically. Life will present difficulties you may never have imagined, but through the ups and downs of life, there is a beacon. Today, I want to talk about one of the most powerful forces that drive humanity forward, and that's hope. Dr. Chan Hellman, a leading professor at the University of Oklahoma and director of Hope Research Center, defines hope as the belief that your future will be better today, and you have the power to make it so. This belief empowers you to take action and choose hope. Consider the story of Lloyd Ponder, an airman who survived being a POW in the Japanese concentration camp for over 3 years. He emphasized the importance of hope, saying, if you don't have hope, you're gone. Having hope can get you through anything. Dr. Helene Hish, director of heart transplants at the Cleveland Clinic, one of the world's top hospitals, echoes these sentiments when she advises families awaiting transplants to never give up hope. There's always a way. In the wake of September 11th attacks, Billy Graham reminded us on the steps of the Capitol that even in the darkest times, there's a message of hope for the present and hope for the future. And finally, Abraham Lincoln once stated, in giving freedom to the slave, we assure freedom to the free, honorable alike in what we give and what we preserve. We shall nobly save or meanly lose the last best hope of earth. All these are examples of hope in the darkest of times. As adults, you will face loss and victories. You will face health crisis and healing. There will be unexpected change, sometimes for the better, sometimes not. Although you don't have the ability to control everything that happens to you, you do have the ability to choose your response. During the toughest times or your proudest moments, your choices can either create or dissolve hope. Dr. Luther King stated, we must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope. Hope is not just a word, it is a beacon that shines in our darkest moments, and hope is a reminder of past victories. It ignites courage in adversity, reassures us in doubt, and drives us towards a brighter tomorrow. Life's uncertainties and challenges can only be conquered with hope. Hope is a decision, a choice, a lifestyle, and a source of empowerment. When you are faced with a low point in life, hope is the voice that will urge you forward and the promise of a better future. When having a mountaintop moment, hope is what will sustain you. So always remember, tomorrow holds endless possibilities for a brighter future. Class of 2024, congratulations. Embrace hope and let it guide you as you begin your journey outside of Sandwich High School. Thank you. We practiced a long time just for the stand-up part, just so you know. To start us off, we have Taylor Adams. Parker Anderson. Jillian Ashley. Natalie Atkinson. Ricardo Ayala. There's a theme here. Dino Barbanetti. Wanjun Barbie. You're fine, take your time. Chris Barber. We can put him up here. Hunter Bell. Emily Beltran. Jonah Bobby. Emily Bono. Alexis Brennan. Richardson Cabreja. Daniel Cadena. Jonathan Carlson. Yahaira Casas. Brody Case. Okay. Ash Cassie. Xander Clark. Aiden Cole. Sean Conley. Liana Considine. Aiden Cooper. Miles Corder. Max Hischlin Cryer. Emilia Dombroskis. Courtney Detmar. Gavin Dillenberg. Peyton Dudzik. Did I get it? Philip Ferrer. Gabrielle Fifield. Beatrice Floyd. Giovanni Forti. Joanna Freeman. Uziel Galvin. Uriel Galvin. Riley Girali. Gracie Ann Gibbs. Misael Gonzalez. Haley Greer. Ava Grote. Madison Gruka. Mason Hanneman. Xavier Hansen. Alexis Hinkins. Uriel Hernandez. Celia Hibben. Oh. Sorry, I didn't know our transition. No. We'll try again. Celia Hibben. Kayla Hill. Ashley Hintz. Ivy Eisenagel. Zachariah Karunakaran. Alexandria Kasinger. Travis Kellogg. Caden Kern. Landon Kick. Maya Clausen. Julian Kremnitzer. Jessica Kraswicki. Lucas Kristozik. Calvin Lane. Chance Lang. William Lappy. I just know I'm good for the summer for those. Noah Laseski. Catherine Lehman. Tyler Listman. Ariana Lushy. Gianna Madrigal. Paxton Maple. Joseph Mast. Julia Myers. Austin Michaels. Morgan Michaels. Jaden Moore. Brandon Moore. Kendall Murphy. Lillian Newberry. Rex Novak. Harlan Perry. Jack Phillips. Jack Plant. I'm sorry, Jake Plant. Sorry. I'm allowed one mistake. Again, that was Jake. Yes. All right, Leighton Purdue. Lexi Randa. Gina Raruka. Rachel Rupp. Jaden Zepka. Aiden Salazar. I got it. Alize Sanchez. Michaela Shradley. Cole Schlitt. Emily Seward. Alexis Sinatos. Isabella Sirota. Savannah Skillen. Sean Smith. Cy Smith.
Oh, dude, you see this? You remember this? Like I put that was pretty fast, right?
He's back.
Just for you.
Thank you, sir.
Here's a little parting gift. I could take the cartwheel.
Cy, your tassel.
Thanks.
You're not that fast.
I was pretty fast. Thank you.
He's got a future in comedy. Emma Sparks. Marissa Starziak. Ashlyn Strenz. Lucinda Subat. Drew Sullivan. Two and 0.
2-0, baby.
Hannah Talbot. Tristan Taylor. Haiti Thrush. Emily Tuttle. Charles Van Dee. Jocelyn Vasquez. Aiden West. Thank you, sir.
Congratulations.
Connor West. Thank you, sir.
Congratulations.
Emma White. Thank you. Brindley Wolf. Jack Zabukover. They all heard about my golf game and decided to give me more golf balls as a parting gift. Superintendent, Mr. Tom Sidaro, and members of the Board of Education. It is my privilege to introduce to you the graduating class of 2024 who have met the requirements set forth by the Board of Education of Sandwich School District 430 in the state of Illinois. Senior stand. 2 mistakes. All right, we're going right to left. And congratulations, you are now graduates of Sandwich High School.